I'm back again with Sarang. What are we looking at today, sir?
Hey Ian, customers send us their work pieces and we do a lot of different kind of testing. This one is an aerospace customer, for example. We're doing 50 times diameter. We're kind of competing with gun drilling here.
So real deep drilling.
Real deep drills,
right.
3/8 of an inch. So we do lots of testing. Sometimes it's tool life, sometimes it's true positioning, sometimes it's chips, chip evacuation. So this one is trying to do deep hole drilling, develop the process, study the location. This is kind of also giving you how we report it to the customer.
This is the presentation you will give to the customer.
Yeah, at the end of it, what does the customer get?
Right.
So they get a full report. We talk about the machine we ran it on, the work pieces. Sometimes they send us their fixturing. In this case, we did develop the process for them. So anytime you're going beyond 12 times D,
right.
you need at least one pilot.
So this is your control essentially.
This is it started with a 3 times D pilot or 2 times D pilot.
Right.
Then it went into a 12 times diameter. Then that acted as a pilot for the 30 times diameter.
Right.
Then that acted as a pilot for the 50 times diameter. So.
And you're giving them all the information here. That's exactly what you use so they can replicate.
Yeah, exactly. The idea is we give them every single detail, so if there is a discrepancy, they can figure out what's going on.
Makes sense.
Give a fairly detailed report, what kind of drills were used. So these are our standard drills. DC-150 is our universal drill. These are specialists for deep hole drills. You can see that polished flutes, so on and so forth. We give all the details of equipment used,
how you went and actually made sure it was accurate.
There you go. Then let me pull this one up. So we give a fairly descriptive information, like 50 times D, going counterclockwise, so you're not catching the workpiece at the beginning.
Right, makes sense.
Have a dwell before you ramp up, so the gears are kind of engaged before you start going full speed, so on and so forth. So for all of this, the dwells are explained, because we don't always get to transfer the tool program.
Makes sense.
So all of that information is given, feed speed information is given, so on and so forth. And then
this is a lot of great information.
Yeah,
this is every piece they could possibly need.
Yeah, it's a lot of information. It's basically information overload, but then at the end of it, they get a full process and troubleshoot it, complete.
It's already proven out. We already know it works.
Process, exactly. Pictures of chips as needed, conclusions of the testing. In this case, they were specifically interested about the true positioning or the positioning at the entry and the exit.
Oh,
and
interesting.
You can see where, how the drills lined up.
And that's showing how off-center at the end of it it was, or how true it was.
Yeah, and then looks like this was a global aerospace customer, because this is a dual unit. You got inch and you got metric, both.
Oh, interesting.
And then in the end, you basically see that in this case, we saved, over the gun drill, it was 10 times faster.
Right, so this is actually specifically how much time they can save and all the cutting data.
Right.
So at the end of the day, not only do they get all the information should they want to replicate it, it does come down to a fairly easy to digest.
Yeah, it's a fairly detailed report, and then we walk them through it, and this is absolutely free of cost for the customers.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, all they have to do is send us the workpiece. If it's a special fixturing, they send it, and we do it here.
Excellent. Thank you very much for showing us.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Yep.